Today's lesson will be on the introduction to binary. The learning objectives are: all learners will be able to understand binary has two values, 0 and 1, yes and no, true and false. Most be able to convert simple numbers to and from binary. Some learners will be able to convert numbers up to 8 bits. It's a binary joke, and this states there are only 10 types of people in the world: those who understand binary and those who don't. Okay. How do computers talk? How many of you think this is true? Now think about it. Let's go to the conversation. Hello, Bill. How you doing? Not bad, Steve, but my hard drive's playing up a bit. Right. How do computers talk? Now, that's a person speaking. Is it the computer speaking? That's what we need you to think about. The reality is that this is more like how a computer speaks to each other. The 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, and so on, until these zeros and ones performs letters and characters and numbers that you on the other end will see, and it's being done in the graphic interface so that we can look at it in a way that looks proper to us. Like how you're looking at the screen at the moment is not what the computer is seeing. The computer is actually seeing 0011, and we're looking at the screen and seeing how do computers talk. It's being converted so we are able to see things. Computer talk. Computers communicate and share data using ones and zeros. This is known as binary. What do you think the 1 and the 0 correspond to? Now, it's for you to think about that. Take a moment and think about it. Denary is the way we normally count, based using the digits 0 to 9. 0 to 9 means that we're using a base 10. There are 10 digits there. Even though you're seeing 0 to 9, let's count it out. Like we have 0, that's 1. 2, so we got 1. So you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's classed as a base 10. Denary uses the base 10 system. What do you think this means? Usually written as 8 bits. This here, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the ones that have the numbers up are the ones we're going to count. So we go 8 plus 2 equals 10, plus the 1 equals 11. So the people holding the signs would be the ones, and those without the signs would be the 0. Now, how we usually count this, if you look at the number 1, and then you look at the number 2, the next one next to it would be 4. The next one is 8, and 8 add 8 is 16. 16 and 16 is 32. 32 add 32 is 64. 64 and 64 is 128. That's how you would see that written. But as you can only see the ones with the hands up, that's the one we're calculating. The 8-bit represents 128, 264, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1. In storage, that would be 255, or you may see it as 256. So to convert 0001, 0101, we can use the following table. So we have a table where we've got all this information in from the top. We got the 1, we have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. And we now drop the numbers underneath each one, and it will give us a sum at the bottom. Adding these together gives us 21. Now, go to your lesson 1 folder and click on the binary game link to play in the binary game. Now, this is for in-class use. So what I've done is I've dropped the link below. And if you click on the link below, I would like you to spend 15 minutes or so just to go through the game and work out how these numbers are working. Then I want you to open up Microsoft Word or Google Docs with your preference. Write a definition of binary using an example. And then in your peers, or you may be working with someone, you may not be working with somebody, compare your answers. See if you've got complete different definitions of the term binary. Question. This is a question for you. What is meant by the term binary? You get 1 mark for that. Also, I've also dropped another link down at the bottom, which is going to complete the binary questionnaire, questions worksheet extension. Try these extra challenge questions on the worksheet. Work out the binary representation of 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to have 2, 3, 4, and you're going to work out that representation. I'll give you a hint. Remember, it's 1, 2, 8, so you need one of those, and then 1, 2, 8. Again, might be too much. You need to take 64. You might have to take a 32. You might need to take a 2, but you just add it up until you get to that number 2, 3, 4. Now, there are only 10 types of people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't.